Hey guys, free pick time. All right, back with another free play. So today I got another baseball play for you. We have a busy day going on today, guys. I got a big soccer play going at 3 p.m. and I got a 2-unit play going tonight. Lots of value out there. If you're interested, benderwins.com, guys. $99 a month. Gets you my full card every single day. Yesterday, we picked up the trifecta again, guys. We got a win in free picks. Consensus group picked up a win and we won a masterclass. So my favorite kind of day. Everybody wins. Everyone has a good time. We've now won 10 of our last 13, but we're not going to pretend for a second that we didn't get lucky in yesterday's game. Yesterday's game was a complete and total comedy of errors on both sides. Okay, it just seemed that Atlanta committed less of those comedy of errors, and I really did think at the end of the game, when Vladdy hit what he thought was going to be a home run and trotted down to first, and it didn't go out, that was the end of the game. I thought they just blew their chance. He could have been on second base, but they got it done. And we had a little while back a game that was 98% to win here in free picks, 98%, and we lost. And it was heartbreak, right? I felt it. Everyone felt it. Yesterday, guys, is proof and vindication. Just follow bankroll management, and luck's going to balance itself out over the long term. Or at least it should, right? All right. So one thing I want to jump into today, just to help you guys with your capping at home. And this is just, a very, very small tip. And I think some people know this, but maybe they don't know the exact numbers, okay? So if you go back to 2005 in baseball, if you were to take $100 and bet every single game under, just blindly, okay, just forget the line, forget the juice, forget who's playing, $100 on the under of every single game, you would have lost minus 1.3%. Okay, sounds like a small little edge. That would have added up to $55,000. Betting $100 on the under in every single game, back to 2005, you would have lost 55 grand. All right, now on the flip side, if you bet the over, you would have lost 3.5%. or $148,000, all right? And again, looking at these very, very large sample size, we're talking about massive, massive amounts of games being played. You can pretty clearly extrapolate the data that majority of the time, the value is on the under in games, all right? Now, that is not to say don't bet overs, okay? There are some fantastic opportunities to bet overs, especially ballparks like Colorado during certain conditions. Wrigley Field when you get that nice wind blowing to the outfield. And a lot of other ballparks around the league where you have advantageous situations and excellent hitting conditions. There's one ballpark today that has close to optimal hitting conditions out there. So, obviously you're looking at seeing increased offense during those opportunities. But on a static scale, if you had to bet one of them, you really wouldn't want to just blindly bet either, obviously, right? One, you're going to lose 55,000. The other, you're going to lose 148,000. Doesn't sound like a good proposition either way. But if you had to take one in a static environment, obviously you would lean towards the under. And that is why often you see professional sports bettors have more volume in unders in sports. And believe me when I tell you this is not a fluke, all right? This is not just, accidentally, you only lose minus 1.3% and then the house edge is bigger on the overs. That is not an accident, okay? Public loves favorites. Public loves overs, okay? We've heard the expression amongst the sports betting community, made me laugh, also makes me shake my head. Life's too short to bet unders, right? People go out, they want to watch a game, they want to watch offense. They don't want to watch a pitching battle. And people, although you couldn't tell by social media sometimes, people are optimistic by nature. And, it's easier to envision this high scoring, high-powered offenses slugging it back and forth than to ever envision, the number 1 and number 4 offense in the league actually getting into a pitching matchup with each other. It's just not how we're wired, right? So, again, this is just something to keep in the back of your mind and to remember that, try to find value first on the unders before you search for the overs. Now, with that being said, I got a total play we're taking the under on. All right. This game, guys, we're going to be looking at Chicago Cubs, Houston, under 8, minus 115. So under 8, minus 115. Conditions, hitting conditions, should see about a 7% reduction in hits versus MLB average. Money distribution, 49% of bets, 62% of money. So at 49%, we're talking virtually a split, right? Half the people in the lineup going to the window, half the people are betting the over, half the people are betting the under, but 62% of money. And again, why does that happen? Well, it happens because, you're getting sharp money, you're getting bigger bets, you're getting, you're not having the guy goes to the window and he bets $100, guy goes to the window and bets $50,000. That still counts as one bet each, right? So that's why, you get to 50-50. But obviously, when you look at the money distribution, it's going to look like that. And who do you want to be following? You want to obviously be following the guys moving the big money, okay? For the most part, that's sharp money. You get the odd rich asshole mixed in there, but most of it is sharp money. All right. I got one system here, guys, comes in at 57% over the long term. Very mature system. That is pretty good number. All right, 11.2% ROI. And again, if you don't speak the language of ROI, I strongly suggest you learn it. But a good, solid ROI for amateur player, 1 or 2% is fantastic. Okay, 3-4%, amazing. And elite level professional, if you get up to 5%, that's, lights out. This is 11.2% ROI. Okay, I've capped this game, should be at 7.1 to 7.2. We got 4 steam bets on the under here. And again, look, a lot of things lining up on it. Never really want to take, just one specific thing. You want to look at all these things, and obviously very important, you want to cap the games and you want to, arrive at your own number. And I think it is important. Okay. Last thing I'll leave you with, I think it's important that, you're not getting a lot of biases out there. If you are the type of person who has created their own power ratings, who is setting their own lines, which I strongly recommend. Okay. I mean, that is your base for, discovering value, right? Is set your own lines. If you're someone that is doing that, I strongly urge you to do that before being influenced by anything outside. Okay. You can adjust those expected lines as you dive deeper, but I try not to, listen to the, flabbering of the media because it's mostly nonsense. I definitely try not to look at what the lines are as they come out, because again, I don't want that to influence my decision. If I look at a game and I think, yeah, I think this game, true line should be 7.5 if I was setting the line, and then it comes out at 9, that could be an indication of value. Now, if I saw that line come out at 9, maybe I start to think, oh, okay, well, maybe 7.5 too low. Maybe it should be 8, blah, 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 blah. See, you don't want those external influences, okay? Anyways, deeper topic for a different day. Gave you a little bit of numbers here for educational purposes to help you guys sports bet. BendYourWins.com for the full card. I mentioned it before, guys. We got a big soccer play going at 3 p.m. And then we got a 2-unit play going tonight. BendYourWins.com. Best of luck, guys, and we'll see you soon.